Good afternoon, chaps. Today we're showing you another video from the Murphy V310 and the video recorder, which has had some tapes, a test card and some other things recorded onto it on 405 from the computer. Now, today we have decided to wire this into the set baseband. Bit naughty, as we know, but essentially what I want to do is use the set right now as a monitor to see exactly what comes off this tape. The video waveform looks beautiful, I have to say it looks excellent, but I want to see how it looks on screen without any losses through tuners, IF stages, etc. I want to see how good this looks from the computer into the recorder and out to the monitor. The video lid's off because it's got intermittent rewind fault, but the tape is now rewound, and we will switch this on into play and give you an idea. Now, I'm using a different phone. I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S22 top of the range thing and it seems to be a wee bit better for the banding effect, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll hit the play button and off we go. The line on the top is the graphics just going away, and there we go, there's the result. How's that? Pretty good. Obviously good interlace, because the interlace has been sorted out with a mod to insert the broad pulses from the computer. The music in actual fact is a track by Geraldo called Scotlandia, and Scottish Television used that as their signature tune for many years. So it shouldn't be any issues with copyright for that. I wouldn't expect YouTube to send me a notice. It's over the 50 years time, so there shouldn't be that issue with it. As the same with the test card. The test card is not copyrighted as such. So that's the result. The definition is absolutely incredibly good. A tiny wee bit of ringing from the that'll be in the video amp, I would imagine. You know, it's not a monitor as such, but as I say, we're feeding the signal from the video in baseband and audio straight into the volume control. Bit naughty, but the TV's run through an isolating transformer, so there shouldn't be an issue. Anyway, even if it was on the right, connected directly to the mains, we would be doubly sure that it was the chassis was at neutral potential, and the video, of course, is it doesn't have an earth on it anyway. So very good, in fact. I'm very pleased with this. It works extremely well. No complaints. I'll wind it on a bit. Let me see. I'll go fast forward. There we go. As you can see, usually what you'd expect from a video. You know, it's no different on 405 than it would be on 625 and fast speed, fast forward search. The test card's not on all the time. We go into another caption. That's our caption that we had in the 70s actually. There we go. Hold on, let's go to play. There we go. Yeah, this is our Central Scotland transmitters. IBA by that time, you know, so you can see the four different transmitters from UHF, Black Hill, Craig Kelly, Darvo and Lethen Hill, which is down by Ayr. And again on 405 we had Black Hill, we had Roseneath, Rothsay and Lethen Hill, all vertically polarised, except for Lethen Hill and UHF, which was vertically polarised anyway. So that's that side of it. Now, next thing is a video. I'll just put it onto fast forward till it comes to it. I think it's a good few minutes in, to be fair. But I mean, remember, when we're doing this on the computer, it's not a standards conversion as such. We don't convert the standard to 405. We make a 405, so there is a difference. It doesn't matter what you do in life, there's always losses. So although the Aurora and the Hedgehog are excellent, there will be a certain amount of losses, but when you're generating that 625 line signal yourself, sorry, 405 line signal yourself, waveform video, you are actually generating it, and it's, how can I put it, it's as it should be. So there we go. This is another video. It's about British Relay, again a company that's gone, so again no copyright issues with that. They went bust in the mid 70s, I believe, and I used to work for them. That's where I started work.
Television relay was barely out of the laboratory, still very much at the drawing board stage.
I wouldn't say it's the most high quality film,
Relay,
yeah,
however,
but
the exciting vision of television as a public service. Piped into the home,
but there we go. That's the result.
As electricity,
you don't actually, the camera unfortunately is not showing us how good the interlace is. It doesn't. We're only looking at one frame at a time, but at least this one doesn't do the banding that I have with the other phones. This is the wife's phone, she's just got it, so I'm putting it through its paces, guys. So it's a Samsung S22 Ultra. How about that for a bit of advertising? So it'll do your videos fine if you want to do videos on a phone. But yeah, it's looking good, I have to say. Let's kill some light in here. Reduce a bit of light. I'll turn off the main light. Hold on a second. I'll just move everything around. There we go. Yeah. Now I wonder if it will band now. Now just so you get the Moyer pattern, which is obviously. We get that. There's not much you can do about that. At an angle, it tends to reduce it. But there we go. So that's it. That's the playback of a recording from the computer, generated 405 lines, and back into the Murphy, running it as a monitor and baseband. So the quality of the picture is very, 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 very good. So guys, if you want to go at this, have a go at it. It's a great idea to do the computer generation. And also, if you can find yourself a video, this is a Grundig, like I've said in my previous video. It's quite modern. It's, well, relatively modern. It's a basic deck, very basic deck indeed. So, and a very basic machine. And Wurzel Gummidge has got a bit of tape over the record protection tab, because I don't like Wurzel Gummidge. The other thing I can show you while I'm here is something we did when we had British Relay. Very naughty. British Relay signals were all in the same frequency. They were all positive modulation. So some of us had what we would call relay adapters. And a relay adapter, basically, what it did was it up converted, if you like, the signal that was coming through the line, and it would out on a band 1 frequency. So the control in the front, you had the 4 positions. So all you did is you selected BBC, ITV, and of course when 625 came along, 625. So of course it would out that 625 line signal to the TV, even if it was a 405 line set. So when I was a kid, because my folks had the British Relay, I used to go around the back of the set and twiddle the line hold, all to the consternation of my dad, because it was a Defiant TV we had at the time. I believe it was a 7101 or 7107, something like that. Can't remember the model number, to be fair. It was a black kind of wrap round thin ply cabinet, and it was around about 1961. And of course when 625 came on the go, round about, well, up here in about the mid 60s, he still had the set, and I used to twiddle the line hold, and I used to watch the colour trade test transmissions when I got in from school. I think they were great. Used to watch them, but the only snag was when I noticed if it was on for about 15 minutes, the width came in and in and in and in. It was in to start with anyway, and the focus wasn't great, but that was I think it had a PL81 line output valve, and that was it, having getting itself. Oh wait a minute, guys! I don't want to do this. So my dad used to kind of say, this thing's eating up line output valves. But what happened was, of course, what did he do after that? He got rid of it, and he got a British Relay line set with 625 on it. and it was all my fault, and I never told him. So there you go. But I'll show you, this will actually run up to 625, but it's not very good, I have to say, this one on 625. Lack of width, poor focus, etc. What you expect, the HT tends to go down. It also will run at half line speed, and then it goes to two half pictures. It will run down that speed as well. Right, okay. So that's it as it is at the moment. As you can, well, we don't want to listen to Wurzel. We'll turn the volume down. So what happens is, this is what it locks to at the time. So there you go. That's at 625. That's it running 625. Focus is pretty grim. You get more height, obviously, and lack of width. You turn it the other way, you get two halves. Focus is all right. The width comes down, and it's bright enough. Yeah, there's plenty of brightness. Yeah, loads of brightness. So there you go. So you had two ways of watching it. So I just thought I'd let you see that. That's the kind of things we